You must embrace what is special about you. That comes from a quote from the Lego movie from Vitruvius, a character within. Tonight, I will tell you about how I would like to shape future generations through majoring in education. I would like to influence young minds to be the best versions of themselves and to be a major role model in their lives. I'm going to specifically share how I first started wanting to become a teacher, how I have been the impact, how I have seen an impact on the students I have tutored so far, and where I hope to possibly teach. Um, I first wanted to start becoming a tutor, no, a teacher when I volunteered at my local elementary school when I was a high school student. And I did it for 2 years and I fell in love with working with kids. So that led me to the path of wanting to major in education. I'm gonna start telling you about how my personality and how it reflects as me as a person in the educational field. I'm gonna first start off by saying that I'm a very shy person, and although that sounds confusing, especially working with kids, I'm gonna have to be verbal a lot. I'm like shy in a way that when I first meet someone new or a group of new people, I don't really talk much. But once I start to get to know the person, I get more comfortable, and then that's when I start talking. I would also like to share that I'm a very creative person, and entering in the field of education that is very important since I would have to create lesson plans that would keep the kids engaged. And in most of my free time, I just either cook, draw, paint, or whatever else I can try to do and learn. With those key details in mind, I am now going to start talking about how that can help in other areas. Being an introverted person means that when I meet someone new, it is helpful that I can see how they are as a person. Also, and whenever I meet someone new, and since I'm kind of introverted, I'm always kind in the beginning. And then once I see how they treat me or others, that's when I like start changing a bit because I like to treat others how I would like to be treated. And if they're not treating me with respect, that much respect, then why should I show it back? Like, I'm gonna show it back, but I'm not gonna try to be their friend in a way. Being introverted also helps me realize on who needs help with what. When I started working as a tutor this year, I made a connection with my students. I talked to them, but I also see where they struggle at first when I don't really like talk to them that much. I see that they have many that their weaknesses vary. Like it can be academic, or it can be social, or it can be emotional, or it can be behavior. But but I since I'm introverted, I can see like who needs help with what. And then once I back, I'm gonna mention again. Once I start getting to know people, that's when I get comfortable and I can talk. Being a creative person also helps me create activities that my students will be engaged in, such as in lesson plans. I introduced a new thing, which was themes. Every new week has a new theme. Like this upcoming week will be space themed, so I'll try to incorporate space games or anything similar. With all that information, I would like to share more about my educational goals and what I would like to do in the near future. I would like to transfer to UCLA to get a master's degree in education, and UCLA has been my dream school ever since I was a high school student, specifically a freshman. The reason I would like to get a master's degree is that way I can have more options. I'd also like to direct and animate my own series like Abbott Elementary or Superstore or any other sitcoms that are similar. I've been planning on doing this since I was in sixth grade, I think. My biggest weakness will be not believing in myself. Like whenever something bad happens, then I doubt myself. But whenever I feel like I'm improving, that's when I start believing in myself. It's like really off and on. I would like to share more, but I think I already went over the limit by like 2 minutes. So I would like to wrap it up. If there was anything you can take away from this video, is that hopefully when I get to know you in person, don't take it personal if I don't talk to you that much. Just let me get comfortable around you first. And I would also say to believe in yourself. Like going back to my quote, embrace what is special about you. That way you can share with the world. Thank you.